Students, how are you? I hope that all of you are well and good. Today, I am going to discuss with you a few important questions from the story Mother's Day. The students, let's start. The first question: who is Mrs. Fitzgerald? What does she advise Mrs. Pearson? Answer: Mrs. Fitzgerald is Mrs. Pearson's neighbor and friend, a fortune teller who had learnt art from the East. She tells Mrs. Pearson that her fortune could turn either way with effort and counsel. The situation would swing in her favor. She advised her to assert herself as the boss of the house. Next question. Question number 2. What was Mrs. Pearson's reaction to Mrs. Fitzgerald's advice? Answer: Mrs. Pearson said that it would not be easy to put her family members in place as she was very fond of them. She knew that they were thoughtless and selfish, but felt perhaps they did not mean to be so. Student, you must understand what I am giving the answers, because lesson is already being taught to you. It is well explained and question answer also being discussed. These are only a few important questions in view of the exams. So if you will not be able to understand anything, so you can, through a phone call, through message, you can ask me. Okay, now next question. What was Mrs. Fitzgerald's opinion of Mrs. Pearson's attitude? Answer: Mrs. Fitzgerald said that Mrs. Pearson's family was undoubtedly spoiled. She felt that it was Mrs. Pearson's attitude that did them no good. Mrs. Pearson's attitude that did them no good. Tending to their needs, taking their orders, and staying at home every night while they went out enjoying themselves. Next question. What does Mrs. Fitzgerald offer to do for her answer? Answer: Mrs. Fitzgerald sensed that Mrs. Pearson was far too gentle, submissive, and generous to tackle her family. Mrs. Fitzgerald offered to make them realize the error of their ways, not as Mrs. Fitzgerald, but as Mrs. Pearson. She offered to change their bodies and change back again. Next question. Question number 5. How did the two women react after their bodies were changed? Answer: when Mrs. Pearson looked down at herself in Mrs. Fitzgerald's body, she gave a scream of fright. On the other hand, Mrs. Fitzgerald is rather pleased and feels that the transition was so neat that she did not even know that she had it in her. Question number 6. What is Doris' first reaction on seeing her mother? Why? To answer: Doris was taken aback to see her mother smoking and playing cards. When Doris asked her what she was doing, she startled to get her answer: whitewashing the ceiling. Moreover, her conduct was not nervous and apologetic but cool and incisive. Next question. What did Doris want her mother to do? How did the mother react? Answer. Doris wanted her to iron her yellow silk dress that she must wear that night. She also wanted her mother to make tea for her. She refused to get her tea and iron her dress, telling her that she put in twice the hours Doris did, but would go neither wages nor thanks for it. Next question. Question number 8. What does Mrs. Pearson say to Doris that really bothered her? Answer. Mrs. Pearson asked where Doris would wear her yellow silk dress. She said that she planned to go out with Charlie Spence. Mrs. Pearson told her to find somebody better and insulted Charlie Spence by calling her buck-toothed and was half-witted. Next question. What does Mrs. Pearson have to say to Cyril that shocks him? Answer. When Cyril walks in and insists on her getting the tea and his clothes ready, he is stunned to hear that she doesn't like mending. She goes on to tell him that when he does not want to do something, he does not do it. She planned to do the same. Cyril could not believe his ears. Now question number 10. What do Doris and Cyril feel about Mrs. Pearson's changed behavior? Answer. Doris and Cyril discuss that there is something wrong with their mother, as she is not behaving in character. They discuss how Mrs. Pearson behaved oddly with each of them. They try to fathom if she had gone crazy or had a concussion. Question number 11. What is Mrs. Pearson's reaction to see her children giggling when she returns to the room? Answer. Mrs. Pearson asks them the reason for their amusement. Doris answered that she had never understood their jokes. To which Mrs. Pearson retorts rudely that she was bored at their jokes even before they were born. Doris is tearful and Mrs. Pearson blames them for being selfish about their needs. Next question. What reason does she give Cyril for not making the tea? Answer. When Cyril again asks for tea, as he had been working for an 8-hour day, Mrs. Pearson replies that she had done her 8 hours and henceforth she would not work only for 40 hours a week. She declared that she would have her 2 days off on the weekend. Next question. What, according to Mrs. Pearson, were her plans for the weekends? Answer. Mrs. Pearson tells her children that at the weekend she would have her 2 days off. She agreed to make beds and cook a little as a favor, conditional to how she was treated. They did not like the arrangement. She would go elsewhere for the weekend. Why was George Pearson surprised when he came home? What was the answer that he got? Answer. Mr. George Pearson was surprised to see Doris crying and was shocked to see Mrs. Pearson sipping beer. He said that it did not look right. Mr. Pearson replied that it was a nice change and it had been quite some time since he was surprised at her. The next question. What did Mrs. Pearson say to her husband when he was angry with her for not making tea? Mr. Pearson informed Mrs. Pearson that he did not want tea but grew anger at being told that tea was not ready. She taunted him that if he went up to the bar at the club and refused a glass of beer and showed irritation because they had not served it earlier, he would invite ridicule. Next question. What was the truth about Mr. George Pearson that hurt him the most? Answer. Mrs. Pearson told George that he was one of the standing jokes in the club. He was called Ompy Pearson because they thought that he was slow and pompous. She was surprised that he spent so much time at a place where people always ridiculed him, leaving his wife at home. Next question. Question number 17. What was Mrs. Fitzgerald's reaction to Mrs. Pearson shouting at Cyril? Why? Answer. Mrs. Fitzgerald was in reality Mrs. Pearson. So, when she saw Mrs. Pearson, the real Mrs. Fitzgerald, shouting at Cyril, she protested as she was actually Cyril's mother. But Mrs. Pearson told her not to interfere. Next question. What were the two slips that could have let out the real identity of Mrs. Fitzgerald? Answer. Mrs. Fitzgerald, in her nervousness, addresses Mr. Pearson as George. Mr. Pearson is surprised to be called thus, but Mrs. Pearson covers up for Mrs. Fitzgerald. Later, when Mrs. Fitzgerald attempts to slap George following an argument, the real Mrs. Pearson exclaims and calls out to her, Mrs. Fitzgerald, which confuses George. Question number 19. How was the experience for the two women after the change of bodies? Answer. The real Mrs. Pearson, now Mrs. Fitzgerald, had not enjoyed the experience as she had seen her family being treated roughly and rudely by Mrs. Fitzgerald. On the other hand, Mrs. Fitzgerald had enjoyed the experience as she had been able to teach Doris, Cyril, and George Pearson a lesson to value Mrs. Pearson. Next question. Question number 20. What was Mrs. Fitzgerald's advice to Mrs. Pearson after she had put back the family members in their proper place? Answer. Mrs. Fitzgerald advised Mrs. Pearson not to be soft and waste all the effort she had put in to change the attitude of her family for the better. Mrs. Pearson is unsure how she would explain her behavior, but Mrs. Fitzgerald warns her not to yield. Next question. What was the change that came over the Pearson family in the end? Answer. When Mrs. Fitzgerald left, Mrs. Pearson's family was relieved to see her smile. Mrs. Pearson decides to stay home for a family game of rummy and have the children prepare dinner. They really agrees and gather around Mrs. Pearson as the play ends. So student, thank you very much for listening and watching this video, and have a good day and happy learning.